Everyone, it's Jen again. I thought I would do a Let's Play this week. So today I'm going to be playing the Boo-chelor. This was a submission to the Spooktober Jam. Art looked really pretty from what I saw on the preview thumbnails, so I'm really looking forward to this. Already I am loving the main screen and the GUI. We've got this little bit of little animation for the lights. It's just very cute. I'm gonna leave a link in the description below so that you can try it for yourself. It's a free to download. Donate what you want project on itch.io. I'm gonna look at the preferences here. These kind of neon colors are really cute. And the way that the little pumpkin lights up. I tend to go more safe on my colors where it's a little bit more desaturated and muted. So I really appreciate when a project can have bright, bold, neon color aesthetic. It really stands out to me. Let me go ahead and start a new game here. Welcome to the show. May I take your details from my sign-in sheet? Right, you're looking for... Oh, this is cute, little hovering heart here. You're looking for... What am I looking for? I'm looking for friends. There you are. Welcome back. Oh, I almost forgot. How should we address you? In case we do find any crowd work. In case we do any crowd work. Okay. I like how this, I'm assuming this is us. This is the protagonist. How you can assign your pronouns. Considering that they're just a ghost sheet. Seems perfect. She, her, perfect. I'll pass that on so you can head on in. Have a spooktacular show. The background is nice and detailed. The sprite for the character blends right in. The crowd bustles around you. Apologies are casually offered as people push past each other to find their seats. Quiet murmurs meld together in a bellowing cacophony as everyone's speculations are repeated like manifestations. The crowd clang and clatter at the front, setting up a comfortably familiar stage. So this is interesting. The font is has a lot of character to it. And normally these types of fonts can be a little bit difficult to read. But I think the spacing with the letters is consistent enough. So far I'm not having any problems. It has enough clarity. It's this moment here that is why you were the first to arrive. A dating show that only haunts your TV once a year. What had once become a guilty pleasure has now become your favorite tradition as you no longer view the show in the hidden secrecy of your room, but in the center of the large televised audience. Excuse me, just passing through. Yeah? Mind your sheet, Miss Tablecloth. Oh, so that was the name. Whoops. This is supposed to be the name of the protagonist. I don't know why I read that wrong. I'm a ghost. Can't you see the expertly cut out eye holes? The man donning a sexy cat costume surrenders and shuffles away as if on his last life. You shake your head and check your silken sheets for stray paw prints. How rude. Around you sit many a costumed person, from sexy vampires to overly realistic zombies, cheap accessories to full character cosplay. It doesn't matter who or what you come as, it only matters that you've dressed up. That you've hidden who you really are. After all, it is Halloween. As if dawn of Halloween. Oh, I like the spotlight effect. That's cool. Thunder cracks, spotlights converge on the center stage. The room goes quiet. The air pulses with a terrifying excitement. You daren't even breathe along to your favorite melody in fear of missing a single moment. Back for one night only for this hallowed Halloween night. From the patches of Ireland, the home of banshees, leprechauns, and our very own stingy hosts, it's the Boo-chelor. Applause erupts around you. Only you refrain. It's not the time yet. Here comes the star of the show, a host so gored that even the devil himself couldn't take him. Give your most horrifying roar for Jack-o'-lantern. This time you clap and wail with such force that you could almost end up floating over the seats. It's only the sight of him descending through the large pumpkin-shaped doors that you keep grounded. His cane taps on each step that he takes with flair, dancing away, pumpkin head bobbing back and forth to the theme tune designed solely for him. Flames lick up from his collar, heating up the venue in seconds, though you're sure that's not why most of the audience are fanning themselves. That's cool. A little cool detail. There's a flaming pumpkin head.
Good evening, creatures of this hallowed night. Ghouls and goblins, witches and warlocks, vampires and werebeasts. I am Jack-o'-lantern, harbinger of heartbreak, fanner of romantic flames, and the pumpkin here to pair up the paranormal. This is the Boo-chelor, the only show where a cursed love is a good thing, and being ghosted is just a bit of fun.
That's funny. He comes to the edge of the stage, and when he leans over, you swear that his hollowed-out eyes look directly into yours. Really love the artwork here.
Tell me, are you feeling spooky tonight?
I like how the the protagonist has like these little fleshy marks on their on their sheet. His maniacal laughter is perfect accompaniment to the melody of screams. He holds up his roots. The room perfectly quiets under his command. Oh, his hands are like his roots.
Perfect. Then I think you might just be ready for what we have in store for you.
The lightning flashes at the crack.
Unfortunate victims.
Oops, didn't mean to do that.
3 new unfortunate victims, brave souls, have entered my haunted set and are standing behind those 3 doors hoping to find love that lasts longer than a vampire's immortality. Or at least until sunrise.
He chuckles. The flame inside him flicker with amused mischief.
But beware.
Oh, subtle.
This isn't your average love story. Our monstrous hopefuls will need to reveal secrets, whisper sweet curses, and face exes who just won't stay buried if they want to have any chance of winning over the one who will make their hearts beat faster than a poltergeist in a panic room. So grab your garlic, sharpen your pitchforks, and mount your brooms for a night of paranormal passion, spooktacular singles, and pumpkin-spiced drama.
He spins dramatically for the camera, his head not catching up with the body quickly enough.
Let's raise the dead. And the stakes. It's time to meet this year's Boo-chelor!
Light dances over the audience and cameras all spin to capture their reactions, to immortalize that moment. As the beams pass over the crowd, each person leans in the direction of which the light moves, all wanting to be that final person in the spotlight. Your eyes follow each beam with trained perception, trying to catch the first glimpse of this year's lucky winner. Until you can't see very much of anything at all. Wait.
How interesting.
How very fitting. Our Boo-chelor is perfectly dressed for the occasion. It can't be. Jack bursts through the light, his flames nearly catching on your sheet as he stands on the chairs in front to extend his hand out to you. Oh my ghoul it is. My ghouls it is. Hello there, Ms. Ghost. It's time to come down for the most horrific night of your life. Without an ounce of hesitation, you take his hand and leap over the rows of seats with him, suddenly both elated but also regretful of your central chair of choice. You can barely see the monsters that part out of the way for you, and you're not certain that you didn't step on the Frankenstein's monster's head on your way down, but you don't care, for you are no longer one of them. Gone are your days of being a lowly audience member. It's your time to shine, Miss Ghost. Your feet stands on the stage that, to this point, you could only dream about. Do you have feet? Do I have feet? This is your moment. Well then, my gasless ghosty, why don't you give us all a little of an intro? Are you Casper the friendly ghost, or are you going to haunt me like King Boo? His cane tilts towards you as a producer, invisible to the audience's naked eyes, starts to fit you with a microphone of your own. You're lucky that you've rehearsed your intro so many times. Oh, wow. I'm neither Jack, I'm friends, and I am more of a romantic ghost. I wear my heart on the hem of my silk sheet. Just call me Patrick Swayze, because I'm here to find the one who can sculpt the vase of our love.
Oh my goodness!
There's so many references in this, I love it. Oh, are we going to see the pottery scene recreated on stage? The infamous pottery scene. I can't believe I know this. Someone talked, only because I don't watch that many movies. Someone talked to production. We need to see a change in the date scene stat. Devil, I loathe that idea. Ditto. Oh, she's on fire, my glorious monsters. So tell me, friends, what kind of date are you looking for tonight? What kind of monster is going to tug on that thread count? I like passionate and driven monsters. Someone who give me that out-of-the-world experience. Give me someone with a wild side. I want that morally gray monster who is mean to everyone, but soft puppy for me. I'm crazy enough for both of us. I need someone boring to balance me out. I'm looking for your average, completely normal monster. Yeah, I'm not crazy. I'm not in for passionate. I'm gonna go for boring, not because I'm crazy enough, but I am also boring and I like boring. Oh, a surprise to be sure. You are not wanting someone with a hidden dark side then? It depends on what it might be. Secret serial killer? Been there, done that. Got the printed sheet. Secretly possessed? Why are you seeing another ghost? But someone with a bit of a devilish streak? I could maybe get on board with.
Maybe we can find you, your
How
one true boo.
Well then, friends, hopefully our 3 spooky suitors can live up to your expectations and you can find your true boo.
Are you ready to meet them?
I've been ready my whole death.
That's the spirit. Well, here they are.
His arm wraps around your shoulder and he guides your line of sight to the 3 large doors at the back of the stage.
Our first creature vying for your affection enjoys long drifts through asteroid fields, driving people to madness by whispering sweet nothings in ancient tongues, and has a pheromone trail that's been banned on 3 separate planets. Will love be written in the stars tonight? If so, then Calamaria might just hold the pen. Single monster, reveal yourself.
A large silhouette emerges behind the door. Winding shapes cast dark shadows moving unnaturally around their frame.
Carbon-based life forms. I do not seek love. I seek leverage. This primitive ritual will share your weaknesses, and you and your planet will kneel before me.
I like this this gradient that was used here, the color choices. Oh my ghosts, I'm lost for words. Where out of Earth did you find Calamaria? I love a powerful woman. Do you think if I ask nicely she'll step on me? Well, she does have 10 tentacles, so I'm sure she can spare a leg to woo you. Isn't that right, Calamaria?
I do not woo. I consume. I dismantle. I erase.
Fair enough. I like somebody who's straightforward. Oh, she seems hungry for that next step in a relationship. I like that she doesn't seem to play with those flirtatious will they, won't they kind of games. Yeah, I'm right there. Right? Who needs talking phase these days? Just skip to the end and go straight for the mutual destruction. Am I right? At the cue of his final words, the shadow behind the door, number 1 pulls out a multitude of rounded firearm-shaped objects. She really went all out in making her costume realistic. That kind of dedication is so impressive.
Our next monster out to win you over is hairy, scary, and emotionally available every full moon. Their hobbies are chasing squirrels, roughhousing, and they're absolutely ravenous for love. Just maybe keep them off the chocolate this Halloween. Can you handle a little bit of bite in your relationship? Well, that depends if Rex can make a good first imprint on you. Single monster, reveal yourself.
The set of wet fur fills the air as a hulking figure stalks into view, their heaving silhouette barely contained within the frame of the door. If the dark shadow cast on their muscles anything to go by, their build is as solid as a marble tombstone. The studio set door rattles as their body slams against it, lines disrupt the silhouette from desperate claw marks. Well, clearly someone is desperate to meet you. Clearly they like something about you, but what about you, friends? How do you feel about Rex? Calm down, Rex. Back. Not another set piece. Well, Jack, with a speech like that, how could I not be swooning already? And that height? I think I found the tall, dark, and handsome contestant. A small silhouette tugs at a chain, and there's another joins in, and another. More producers seem to take part in the tug-of-war until the silhouette falls back with a thud that shakes the screen once more. Well, we do try our best for you. I admit, even I was nearly swept off my feet with that intro. How can someone exude such energy in such a small number of words? Aw. I think they might have a sensitive side too. I love someone who's not afraid to express all their emotions. I think we could definitely expect a lot from contestant number 2, even if it's just a high cost of set repairs. I can fix them. The set, that is. I don't think I'll change a thing so far about Rex. Wow, this protagonist is just... They've got a lot of love. They can see the good in people, or monsters. Especially in character, they are. Perhaps they're a method actor? We'll hold you to that.
Now, our final contestant is... Huh? Did he really write this? Well, okay.
That face.
Yes. Our final contestant is a regular, reliable guy looking for love. Or at least someone who won't judge him for owning 3 pairs of cargo shorts. His hobbies include pub quizzes, playing golf with the boys, and singing I Feel Like a Woman in the shower. Dave has plenty of charm, just for you. Hexco value charm, that is. Affordable, dependable, slightly crushed in transit, but really the best meal deal around. Single monster, reveal yourself.
The rattlings start before Jack can even finish his sentence. An average height silhouette with 2 small devil horns and 2 shadowy, regular-sized fists pound hard on the translucent screen.
Hello? Can you hear me? Is my mic finally on? Help! You need to help me now! I want to get out of here! I don't think I'm meant to be here!
Oh, it's okay. You have every right to be here, Dave. I know the first 2 contestants stood out and set the bar really high, but I'm sure you have your own merits. Probably.
No! No, that's not what I mean! These guys... they're not normal! Please! You've got to get me out of here! I think the guy next to me might eat me! The acid! I'm having to crouch my stool so it doesn't burn my shoes! Please, I don't know how much longer I can hold out. Let me out of here!
I think Dave here might be a little nervous. I mean, who wouldn't get nervous at the chance of love? Everyone, give Dave your most terrifying cheer to boost his confidence!
No, stop! Can't you see them? Am I the only one who thinks this is really abnormal? The guy next to me is chewing shoes, and the other one keeps describing how they'll dissect me!
It's okay, Dave. This is pretty different way to meet people, I know, especially with everyone being in costume, but I'm right here in the same boat with you. It's pretty strange to me too, but hey, we have to go out and live for love, right? A mummy in the crowd waves a dismembered arm up in the air with a cheer.
I really don't think these are costumes. Oh, but I guess you're right. I'm sure they can't be any scarier than the tax man.
This ghost is not scary, right? You don't have to date the giant hulking beast person or the devourer of worlds. This is your date.
Maybe leave the jokes to a professional, Dave. The sooner we get this show back on the road, the sooner we can send you on your way, and maybe even a date. Let the next round begin!
Now that our contestants have introduced themselves to the Boo-chelor, it's time to learn a little more about them. He dances up on the stage and circles around you, and you almost end up dizzy as your eyes follow him in his spotlight accompaniment. For viewers who are dialing in for the first time tonight, friends here will have 3 opportunities to learn more about the secret curses and hexes their romantic interest might be hiding. She'll ask those core scary questions that everyone's dying to know. Watch Halloween videos to see if our suitors, wingmen, are baddie. For this year, we have a special trick-or-treat round where we find out exactly what our contestants are keeping in their sweet bowl. We do all this so that our Boo-chelor can decide who is the perfect soul date to fly out with them to the hottest restaurant spot around, the Graveyard, courtesy of our sponsors, Bat 2 Holidays. The Graveyard? I thought that was next to impossible to get there. Their wait lists are so long, you can only get there when you're dead, literally.
This was brought to you courtesy of our sponsor, Bat 2 Holidays. Haunted package holidays you can trust.
He winks to the camera right before twirling you to the other side of the stage. You have to hold onto your sheet so that it doesn't billow up a la Marilyn. Look alive, friends. Easier said than done. We're heading straight to round 1, our question round. You can ask each of your petrifying prospects a single question. We've given them to truth serum before the show, so make it bloody. We want all the gory details you can get. I'll do my best to find out what skeletons are in the closet, and if they're single. Well, it's good to know you're not narrow-minded. So tell me, what question do you have for our extraterrestrial admirer? You lean forward to look at the first door. Despite your many years of preparation for this very moment, the first question rolls off your tongue as if by instinct. We'll play for Halloween trees. That's the scariest thing you've done for romance? Sure. Sorting between your yanderes and crazy killers, I see. Are there any kinds of red flags in particular you're looking for? I'm honestly open for anything. I recently upgraded my rose-colored glasses to the highest level. I can tell you're very positive. I just need to know what to prepare for.
Fear me. Fear the very thought of me.
My mere form is too terrifying for your minuscule human brain to comprehend. Fear me, fear the very thought of me, fear the inevitable destruction of all you hold dear. Oh, come on, there must be at least one example. Not everyone's perfect. I know. What would your exes think of you? After all, if there are any exes with lingering grudges or obsessions that might be lurking around, then that might get messy.
Oh, not surprisingly smart from you.
Smart thinking. You'll need some industry-level detergent if you're constantly getting blood out of those sheets. Excellent. The tales of my ruthlessness have spread far. The previous fools attempting to partnership have since been exterminated.
Destroy. Demolish. Death.
Their life forms dissolved until they were nothing, wiped from the face of the planet, unable to be found. A warning for what is to come should you continue to disobey me. Oh, she sounds like she likes to be in control of the relationship.
Shocked! Not
What,
that
you're
shocked.
into dominant women? I'm shocked. Shocked. Okay, not that shocked. Oh. Hey, don't knock until you've tried it. Do you not know what it means to have someone take complete control? It means I never have to stress about choosing a show on Netflix or decide what to take out and what takeout to order ever again. The crowd stands up and cheers. People call to dump their indecisive partners mid-show. Even Jack looks impressed at your ascended logic. Calamaria, what snacks am I feeling like? I can't decide.
Perish, mortal.
You feel nothing but pain. Starve and perish, mortal. Okay, no snacks for me. Glad I didn't have to think of that myself. Now I have more time to think about her.
You shall finally be useful.
Haha, another mindless minion joins my horde. I am one step closer to taking over the world. Don't say world, Carmelia. I mean, you've got like galaxies. Like, world is so small. You got like galaxies and universes to conquer. Well, every day is a learning day, am I right? Excuse me, I have to call a very decisive squash, I know. So friends, tell me, how are you feeling about Calamaria so far? Is she lighting up your spaceship, or are you wanting her to get a Milky Way from ya? I really don't know just yet, Jack. I feel I've learned a lot about her so far. She seems really passionate, someone who looks to change the world and really make a difference, and she's surprisingly romantic side to her. She's ambitious. I like her. I like an ambitious person who's got a clear plan. And there's still a lot to uncover, both about her and the other contestants before I can make a decision. Yeah, don't we get to ask other people stuff? Well, that leads us nicely over to my next question, and yours. What would you like to ask our cuddly canine other than their hair care routine? You turn to the second door, the form behind it still struggling against their decorative restraints. After Calamaria, you feel a bit more practice at this. Your question comes easily to you. If I was a vampire, would you let me bite you? The low growl is instantaneous. The deep rumble shakes the entire stage, and you hold on to Jack for steadiness, or at least you try. He moves out of the way, far too naturally, and you stumble forward.
I'm shocked. Shocked! Not that shocked.
With grace like that, it's safe to say you're not the one. I could so be a vampire. I'm just not used to walking around, because I'm always flying around like a bat.
Oh my goose!
Maybe it's best if you stick to being a ghost for now. Looks like our canine friend isn't exactly a fan. Is this like the vampire werewolf rivalry? Still a fan of werewolves, although all monsters fairly equally. But if I had to choose between them, I'd choose. They're both good. There were different qualities and reasons to love them. How can I choose? Besides, this most perfect setup for enemies to lovers story. Who wouldn't want to see a werewolf and a vampire fall in love? I think that growl says he likes it. The container in which Rex sits can barely contain them. You hear the voice of several producers struggling to rein them in. See, he can't wait. Wait, hear me out. I have a vision. High school students move to a dark, rainy town where they discover the school heartthrob is actually a vampire and their childhood friend is a werewolf. This is... The vampire saves them from being crushed by a car, and the werewolf shows them how to live again, and the vampire leaves, and they both fight for their affection.
Oh my goose!
Oh wow, it actually is. Until one day, mid-fight in the forest, their eyes meet and they realize that hate is the closest emotion to love, and before they know it, they're kissing. And then the battle, the rest of the world together as long as they break the long-held grudges of their kind and come together as one community to stop the big, bad, evil vampire council. Wait, what happened to the student? I like how Friends is like a fan fiction writer. I swear this will be a hit. It might even get its own spin-off, 50 Shades of Orange. Have you been in my drafts? I mean, let's bring the conversation back to nonfiction and try to create that romance and reality TV. So friends, it's two of our suitors that bared their truth to you. What are your thoughts on our lovely, sweet puppy Rex? Rex is such a dark horse to me. They still don't really give much away. When they do, I'm always pleasantly surprised. They have a dark hungry hidden underneath that quiet exterior, but I think I like the mystery about them. Any leanings so far? Do you think our final contestant may sway you? I think Dave definitely has tough competition to beat, but I want to give him a chance before he gets killed off.
Excuse me?
You know I can hear you guys. That's all he can ask of you, really. It's up to him to change your mind. And even though nobody believes him and we have screen time to fill, so what would you like to ask our old, regular, reliable behind door number 3? Can I at least have one person root for my rival, please? What are your
Is it getting hot in here? No,
red
it's
flags?
just me.
What kind of supernatural red flags are you thinking of? I, of course, would know nothing about them since I'm absolutely perfect. Well, I would like to know if he has any skeletons in his closet because Greg has been missing for a while and we're still looking for him. Or if he has any more crystals and cutlery, or if he will cry and shriek about death every time you mention your family, or if he refused to open a joint bank account with you because the pot at the end of the rainbow is so much more secure even though you never find it yourself, or...
How interesting.
Bad dating history, I take it. That face. I love this guy's faces. Only slightly cursed, but it's been 7 years since that mirror broke, so I'm hopeful. We're all here for you, so Dave, can you finally end Friend's streak of bad dating luck?
Excuse me?
I don't know anything like that, especially Greg. I hope they find him. But I guess one of the main reasons I'm still single is because it can be pretty difficult to get in touch with me. I'm always getting summoned to work, and once I get stuck in the project, I only really have focus for it. I have had exes joke about how the whole candlelight ritual gets me to respond to texts. I think it's just because it's an old phone.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wow, he has a Nokia phone. That's an ancient relic if I ever saw one. I've always been told I'm a bit of a good luck charm, at least for other people. All my exes seem to live better lives as soon as they leave me. They all suddenly become rich and become internationally famous overnight. It's a bit strange. But I do wish them well, even if I do think they're a bit soulless for walking out like that. Do you have any control of that luck? I don't think so. It was more as if a big dreams they had when they were with me finally came true and we broke up. For example, one of my exes who was training to be a sommelier? Sommelier? I'm not sure what that, I'm not familiar with that. Left me, and then a long relative passed away and they inherited a multi-million euro vineyard in France. Or there was an ex that always bought a lottery ticket every week but never won until the weekend we broke up. They invested in a lot of stocks after that. Is now a billionaire. Aw, that's so sad. I'm so sorry you had to deal with that, Dave. Dave, let's date and break up. You twirl the hem of your sheet around your finger, fluttering the edges of your eye holes pitifully at him. Oh, it's okay. I'm okay. I'm sure one day I'll be able to bring some of that luck back to myself and find love. Aw, that's so sweet and sensitive of you. Love may be closer than you think, Dave. Hopefully with a windfall of money in the future. You're terrible. I love it. We should talk more about you. I'd love to hear more about your opinions on socks and sandals. I bet you choose beige ones, right? I feel like they'd suit you.
I think I'm on the wrong show.
Oh, how did you know? I admit I'm getting a little flustered. I didn't think you were into me at all for a second. Don't worry about Dave. After that question, we're all into you. You're about to break a lot of hearts, I feel. But mine first, I need a new sports car. Everybody's like, yeah, let's date Dave and then like get rich by dumping him. Poor Dave. But I'd still date him and dump him. Well, it's the end of the round one, folks. Wasn't that round or to remember, or at least go back and watch reruns of it later? Now that you've heard Dave's answers, friends, do you have any thoughts, feelings, things to scream into the void about our standard stud? That. Thank you for clarifying. Well, don't worry. All of our contestants will have more chance to impress you and win you over your long-buried heart. Will Calamaria become the center of our Boo-cheler's universe? Will Rex be howling for her attention? Will Dave be a reliable backup option when the other two accidentally eat and destroy our plane tickets?
Stay tuned, folks. We will see you after the break.
We'll find out soon. But for now, it's time to fill up your Halloween sweet bowls, relight your pumpkins, and go check on why the ghosts in your attic have joined your streaming service, because it's time for a break. Oh, what a lovely service that was. Jack, what are you doing in my house? It was such a lovely service, definitely exactly what Barbara would have wanted. Her family got to give her a true send-off and make sure she won't return. How did you even get in? It can be the worst when a relative dies, then sticks around. Barbara didn't want her friends' family to suffer her presence for another century. Who the hell is Barbara? No, friends, it didn't cost them an arm or a leg. Maybe a few toes, though. That's not what I asked. At Afterlife, you can arrange your cremation exorcism in one. You can make sure when you're dead, you stay dead. Jack. That's right, friends. Even after death, you can still sign up today without any health or death-style questions. There's no excuse to continue haunting a house anymore. Jack, hey, sorry about shouting about you breaking and entering. We can talk about this, right? In fact, I might sign you up right now. I've got someplace to be. Call Afterlife today on 666-666 to get your free quote. All callers get free pen, perfect for signing over. That will you refuse to let go of.
Welcome back to the Boo-chelor.
Isn't the Boo-chelor just the perfect one to have for that little commercial intermission? Welcome back, folks. If you've been stuck in your grave for the past year, it's the Boo-chelor, and I'm your host, Jack-O-Lantern. Are you ready to find our here Boo-chelor a date? Yes, I need this so badly.
Let the next round begin.
Just so excited to be here. I have to root for her. Well, I think this is probably where I'm going to leave off for now. I'm definitely going to finish it off in my own time. But I think this gives anyone who might be watching this video a good idea of what to expect and maybe whet your appetite to try the rest of the game and find out more about the contestants and which one you're going to be rooting for. And yeah, thanks for watching the video. Please support the dev, and as always, if you're working on something, please enjoy the process and enjoy your week. Take care. Bye-bye.